My name is Bruce Oliver Newsome. I am a policy scientist, historian, political scientist, professor, recovering academic, novelist, father, and patriot. I studied for degrees in London, Philadelphia, New York, and Reading, where I completed my PhD. I worked as a policy scientist, advising governments from Britain to America on how to make government more efficient and effective. How to fight terrorism, for instance, how to manage emergencies, how to defend and secure the nation, how to promote the best personnel. Then I worked as a professor of political science with the earnest vocation to help the meritorious to improve themselves. But I was so disgusted by woke academia, I wrote a satirical novel about it, and I was cancelled twice. Now I will be bringing my learning and experience to Advance UK's college. I intend to help the college to develop a manifesto of policies and practices that will make Britain great again. I am doing this voluntarily and unpaid because I love Britain, and I hate what the elite has done to it over 3 decades. I want to restore Britain to the way it was when I was growing up. It wasn't perfect, but it was on the right track. I want my son to grow up in a Britain that is back on the right track, not a Britain where he is persecuted for his color or gender or religion, not a Britain where he will be overtaxed, overregulated, and censored, not a Britain where he faces two-tier policing and two-tier justice and two-tier privileges, not a Britain where he is denied opportunities and freedoms for holding views that are popular and common sense. Advance UK's college is working now and around the clock to restore a proud, independent, and prosperous United Kingdom. Together, let's restore the British nation, Britain's freedom, British democracy, and British equality under the law. Together, we'll be ready by 2029 to restore power to the people and get Britain advancing in the right direction again. My name is Bruce Oliver Newsome, and I am delighted to be joining Advance UK's college.